Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Swiss Tech Leicht, a surprisingly small fixed blade that you can find at Walmart. Find out what my thoughts are after these sweet close-ups. Out of the gate, this knife is a sleeper. Let me explain. This is the Swiss Tech Leicht, designed and manufactured by Swiss Tech. The company was started by Larry K. Legg, a Swiss-American engineer, but today the brand is carried on by Great Star USA. And if you'd like to learn more about them, I've left a link in the description below. Let me get back to the knife here though. This is a fixed blade knife that comes with an injection molded, fiberglass, reinforced nylon sheath. The sheath comes with an injection molded clip as well that can be removed and reattached for horizontal carry. There are rivets on the sheath so that you can add your own clip as well, but they don't seem to line up with the standard Tech-Lock hole spacing. The Leicht is actually surprisingly small. The blade length is only 2.75 inches with an overall length of 6 inches. Let me show you how small this knife is compared to the usual trio of folding knives that I use for size comparison, and then I'll compare it to a few budget fixed blades. First, the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. What? Looks very big. Next, the Civivi Elementum, which looks much bigger in comparison. And finally, the Baby Banter, which doesn't look too small in comparison here. As for the budget fixed blades, I'm going to start with the Gerber Stow, and then the CRKT Spew, and finally, the Toe Knife Nova. The blade on the Leicht has a drop point shape, a popular and versatile shape that is great for a variety of tasks. It also has a full flat grind as well, which makes it great for slicing. The blade steel is a D2 with a black tactile coating, and D2 is a common tool steel with good edge retention. It is considered semi-stainless, so be sure to clean it after use and oil the blade every now and then. The coating will also help avoid corrosion over time, and I like to think of it as protection like a top coat for nail polish. The tactile coating does have a texture to it, but it's not aggressively textured as, say, a powder coat would be. And additionally, there is also some jimping here up on the spine of the blade as well, and it goes to about more than half the length of the spine. The handle material is a cool one. It is canvas micarta, and the micarta is a composite made from layers and natural materials such as burlap, canvas, linen, or even paper, and it's then soaked in resin and smushed together, which is really cool. And now, even though the material is softer than G10, it is still strong and durable. If you need a material that is grippier when wet, this is the material that you would want to shop for. There are also these red lines between the micarta, and I could not tell you what they are because the website does not list it. One of the newer things that I do want to do for a lot of my videos is sort of an alliteration of, does this fit on your pants, in your pockets, or in your purses? And the reason being for that is that girl pants are stupid, TM, and we don't always have pockets. Because this features a sheath with a clip, the carrying capabilities will vary. It can clip onto the side of leggings. It can also be carried in back pockets of pants, or in front if you're lucky. And it's small enough to fit in most purses as well without getting lost. The price for the Swiss Tech Leicht is really good for $35 at Walmart. So let me break down the reasons that I like the knife and things that I think could be improved on. First, the knife is a great size for me and my smaller than average paws, but it is also comfortable for my boyfriend's more than average size hands. I also really love this red lining on the inside as well. It's unique and I can't say I've ever really seen it. The blade is really thin behind the edge, so it is also very slicey. I also really enjoy the amount of jimping that they have on the spine of the blade. It is really nice and grippy, and it covers a good portion of the top. Sometimes there's too little, or there's just jimping that's too sharp on your thumb. So there are a few things that I want to point out that I think could be improved on. First is the handle material layering. As beautiful as it is, the red liners are a bit sharp on the edge. And I might take this apart and sand the edges of the liner a bit just to make it a smoother grip. Also, this isn't necessarily a criticism of the knife itself. However, there are a few features about the listing on the actual site, such as the blade length and the overall length, that is missing on the actual Swiss Tech website. And I think they could take a moment to pop that in. I think it's an important thing to have. I will note that it is on the Walmart page, but it's in an image and not in the description. The last thing that I want to highlight is the clip itself on here. Feels extremely flimsy. It's easily bendable, and I really just wish this was better. So that's it. That's all I got. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I always like hearing feedback on what you like and what you don't like. As always, I try to end with something inspirational, something nice, because everything can be overwhelming during the holiday season. So my inspiration or cheat code for you all today is to remember to rest. You can't add more water to your cup when it is overflowing. So you have to take the time to empty it first before you can take on more things. So if you can, please subscribe and share my channel with your friends and your lady friends. I would appreciate it. Thank you everyone for taking the time and making it to the end. My self-esteem thanks you.